titty bitch, bro.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
6 deep in the sprinter, yo sequence flirting with the glimmer. You can sniff, let it simmer, miss supper, but you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds, your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars? Well, I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got
6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Come on. 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 Come on.
Off the dinner, I can float, turn the float to the river. Swimming upstream, now we picking up steam, baby. The routine, time to think a little bigger. Hopping out the hot box, bloodshot pictures for our poster. You be cropped out if you're not with us. Got the party jumping like the hiccups. Snake gang, hey DJ, turn it up. See the glimmer, the gloss, the sparkle, the shine, the tight vibe. Give you hope in the darkest of time before the fourth quarter come. Pray you caught you a kinda got me doing what I ought to decline. But here we go though. Unlocked in, ain't no let the mojo. We can blend, we can swirl, we can fro-yo. Got my gadget on go-go. Ratchet from the phone, now we messing out so low.
6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Come on. 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 Come on.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors. While I'm my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And that call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you on your stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably. Think it we talk about, we should've called a truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part bang let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. Militant, back in the booth.
If I slip, I slide. Trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Detroit Tigers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Okay, all Set to go, and the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Bryce Harper to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. And he chases that one. And Harper down on strikes. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Out towards right center field. Baez on the move. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Back here in Detroit. So here's the lefty, Ranger Suarez.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Gtorrious. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Colt Keith. Swing and a miss as he was late.
All 1's the count.
The other way. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Safe at second.
No, he's in there.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Riley Green. And that is out of play.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And strike 2.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Cobb, a 6'3" righty, 205 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2006. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber.
Yep,
outside.
went out.
1 ball, 1 strike. And that skips into dirt.
Strike.
Swings and misses. And it's 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And that one is inside. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Takes a tumble and he hangs on. Now a long throw to first. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. Max Kepler at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Second inning here, no score. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Carpenter, long run. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Back at Comerica Park, we head to the bottom of the 2nd, and now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got him swinging. Over to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd. And next up for the Tigers, Zach McKinstry. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball. Right side. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. They get 1, and he gets him. Nicely done. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. Cobb back to work. Swing and a miss.
Well, these Phillies definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Bree.
Just misses. And a count 1-2. That to right. Carpenter makes the play, and there's 1 away. This is Bryson Stott.
The second baseman, Bryson Stott.
That one not close, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Top of the 3rd, no score. Cut on and lifted in the air. Green on the run. Drops into the glove. 2 away now. Next to hit, Johan Rojas.
Johan Rojas.
Vierling. That ends the frame. Back here in Detroit, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the third baseman, Matt Vierling. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, these Tigers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Javier Baez swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him! Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Struck out swinging his first time. That one fouled off.
Boog, the runner at first, needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. On to the fourth. Here's Trey Turner. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Cobb checks the runner, and Turner's back in.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Steps off, checks the runner at first. Here comes Bryce Harper. This one in the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. In plenty of time to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Here comes the 0-1. There's the swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. He reached out a walk his first time. And he gets tied up right there.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And a big swing and a miss.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Throw to first. In time. The 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's Gtorrious. First pitch, not close. Fouled off down the right side. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit in the air, center field. Rojas has this one sized up, makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Colt Keith will hit next. Doubled in his first AB. And there's a strike.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now Alec Bohm. There's a strike.
You know, these Phils definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Founds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And digging in for Philadelphia, Max Kepler flied to right his first time.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1's the count.
This to third, Vierling. Slings it across, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. And now it's JT Realmuto. Realmuto goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2010. Throw on to Torkelson, and Realmuto is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And now the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Popped up, boom. Squeezes it, 2 down. So up next, Dylan Dingler. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 outs, base is empty. Line drive, and that's the inning. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Cobb back to work. There's a strike.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there. And you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back. And it is out of here. He circles the bases. It's 1-0. So digging in, Johan Rojas.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner at the plate. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And that's strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one hammered. Baez makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So Harper stands in. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. 2 outs. And that one finds its way through.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Castellanos stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And another ball.
No strike.
And that's fouled off. Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Castellanos started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Fastball in for a strike. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
High fly ball out towards left field. Green on the run. And makes the grab. And that is that. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Matt Vierling. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. On the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. And now it's Baez. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. El Mago goes down on strikes here. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Kerry Carpenter now at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 49, John. There we go.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Foul ball there. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Green makes his way towards it. Makes the grab, 1 down. At the plate, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
That one misses. 1-0. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Well struck right field. That one carrying. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Schwarber crosses the plate, and they lead by 2.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Now it's going to be Bryson Stott towards first. Back at Comerica Park. Now the number 2 hitter, Gtorrious. Joe Ross takes over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Check swing, and he held up.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
There's a line drive to left field. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And now the DH, Colt Heath. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. The Tigers down by a pair here at the bottom of the 7th. To the right side. He'll do it himself. And that quickly 2 away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Riley Green. This one popped up. Stott settles under this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. We go to the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. This one popped up, and that goes foul. Brebbia, 6'1" righty, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Hit weakly on the ground, and foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Trey Turner, 1 for 3. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The first baseman, number 3.
Here's Harper now. Turner runs. And first offering is fouled off. Turner stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A 2-run homer. It's 4-0. So 1 out, nobody on. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Oh, look at the stop. Jump throw across his body.
No, he's safe.
So a man at first. And here is Kyle Schwarber. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
And it's fouled away.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And they'll do it again. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Slides, but it gets by him.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now it's going to be Alec Bohm. 2 on, 1 out. That's off the mark. 1-1. That one missing inside. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. And we're in the top of the 8th. In the dirt, blocked. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And this one looks like trouble. 1 run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Kepler, the next to hit, takes outside. Now 1-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now it is JT Realmuto. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. In to score is the runner from third. And it's now a 6-run lead. Around second is Realmuto.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You
swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Green makes the catch, and that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, singing in ballpark entertainment. You got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Sends it across to first, and a quick out, number 1. And up next for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. And that one fouled off. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Rojas snags it, and a couple of quick outs. Dingler at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Next offering is fouled back.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would... threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. And he grounds one to the right side. Collected by Torres. Got him on the off-balance throw. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Trey Turner digs in now. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center.
Runner on the go. And a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. The relay throw.
No, too late.
Comes through with the RBI. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Digging in, Nick Castellanos. Foul ball. Out at the play. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching,
that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Popped up first base side. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here in Detroit, and here is Matt Vierling. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. The batter now, Javier Baez. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there are 2 outs. So they're down to their final out. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout. 8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but the doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the utmost, man, this is so cutthroat. That was one mistake. Boy, I won't make that again. Never let up close. So, it's mama too. This dedication, boy, I want the drama too. And I ain't it all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyronn Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a 12, but I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes.
I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got me by the doors off. I ran out of Papa. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on. Stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. 1 mic, 0 flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfighter, bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game, and I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. Been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just went bought her a stroller. My just lost his father. I just went bought her my shoulder.
And I'm getting smarter and older. Call Mr. Carter the Yoda. We do this all for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. And I'm lying, it's cheaper. I bought it in Boca. My just lost his mama. Ain't I can do. I just called him and offered some closure. Then I pulled off in a Rover. I thought that I told you my the talking. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise.
Alaji, 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 Alaji. I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling, sipping. Observating, I'm the referee. I'm allergic to the. See the liar from afar. See I pull up with a mask. Protect myself from wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body they run when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy. Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm so kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold I was really outside. Lord told me read so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate oh body. Darling if you know up, you cannot get jiggy. Allergy, 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 allergy. Jiggy, ma. She wanna jiggy, ma. I give her jiggy, ma. Jiggy, ma. She wanna jiggy, ma. I give her jiggy, ma. Jiggy, ma.
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, we've got a perfect night for baseball. About to get started here. And on the mound now, Ranger Suarez. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Hit hard on the ground is short. To first, and Freeman is retired. Here's Mookie to hit. On the ground to third. Boom. Throws on to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-0. And another ball. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. And strike 2.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Back here in Philadelphia, our starter in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
We go to the bottom of the first, and digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner.
Well, Boog, here's a nugget on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Well, he rarely travels without his tiny, fluffy dog, Mikan. Mikan is named after a famous mandarin orange from Japan whose peel nearly matches the pup's fur color. I love that name.
Next pitch is outside. Out to short, Betts. And they get Turner for the out. And now here is Harper. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. And now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
2 down, base is empty. Nick Castellanos getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-2.
That one just misses.
Really good
1 ball,
take,
2
especially with
strikes,
2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And back at Citizens Bank Park, here's Teoscar Hernandez. Suarez back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. And now it's Max Muncy. And a swing and a miss there.
He's a bad ball hitter,
0-1
so
the count.
even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. The batter now will be Will Smith. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Suarez, a 6'1 lefty, 215 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Just misses
That's
with that
inside.
one. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Out to short, Turner. The throw to
He's
first,
out.
and they get the out on Smith. Tommy Edman at the plate. There's the strike. Next offering is fouled back. Ball 1 there. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Swings and misses, struck him. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the second. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style. Facing elimination and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan series, Yamamoto pitched a complete game with 14 strikeouts and broke the series strikeout record held by Yu Darvish. What a way to go out.
This looks like extra bases. into second easily with a leadoff double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Hernandez makes the grab, and there's one down. And he misses it. It drops in. Now batting Max Kepler. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Run comes in for second, and they trail by 1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking.
Muncy, off-balance speed, there's one. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a curve is down and in. Next offering is in for a strike. That's a little bit low. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Late that time, it's strike 2. Missed with a changeup. 1-2 to count. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So the batting order turns over. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. And misses inside. A changeup missing. 3-1 now. There goes the runner. Swing and a foul out of play. Battling here as he fouls it away. Pages over at first with 1 away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Mookie Betts. First time up, he grounded to third. And that is out of play. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Tied up here in the early going. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Castellanos whips it back in, and that keeps him from advancing past second. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And now the count is even.
Ball, that's out.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
foul ball. He stays alive. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. This is Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And he beats him to first. He's safe. And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. Runner on the go.
0-1.
Rose saved. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to.
Runner goes again. To third. A dive. Nice stop. But he scrambles back.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole
runner on the move. This one chopped in the ground, but foul. Base hit. In from third is the tying run. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside.
Turner runs. Pitch misses in. Throw there. Safe. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the last half of the 3rd. And a count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Rojas, the runner at third. Turner stands at second. No outs. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Golden opportunity right here. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out. Nice job behind the plate there. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. And here comes Alec Bohm.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Brandon Mark.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs, bases are full. On the ground right side. Down the line, and it's foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Just off the outside edge.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Just missing there. It's 2-2. And that just misses. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Here comes Max Muncy. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Will Smith to the plate.
Got Max Muncy to chase. Something we don't see a whole lot of. I know Muncy strikes out quite a bit, but he's also a guy that walks a lot as well. So it's a good plate discipline, and that time just lost the battle.
Kepler makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Max Kepler at the plate. And there's one down. Here's JT Realmuto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Conforto makes the grab, and there's 2 away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes. When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
In the air out to center. Makes the catch, inning over. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here comes Tommy Edman.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down. You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And a pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot, and they grab the lead. It's 3-2. Base is empty, 1 away. The batter will be Michael Conforto. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Out to center. Rojas gets under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Next to the dish is Freddie. And first offering is fouled off. Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, 35 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. And 1 and 2.
Outside.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Back here in Philadelphia. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Johan Rojas. Line drive. And it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw.
This opportunity is once in a lifetime.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Hooked around that pitch on the outside. But he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here's Turner now. Swings through that one out in front that time. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Got him swinging. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Here's Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Conforto under it. Drops into the glove, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swing and a miss. Kirby Yates with the strikeout. Top 6. Here's Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Suarez back to work. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there, that's long gone. He jacks that one out to left. It's 4-3. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one to first, and foul ball.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Went too far that time. It's 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He leaves the yard to right, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-3. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed.
Inside.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Tanner Banks.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Muncy in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. No outs, runner on second. And a breaking ball misses outside.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
That's inside. Ball one.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Rojas makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Way back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And he hits a ground ball right side. Edman on to first. One away, bottom of the 6th. And here is Sosa to the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And strike 2. 1 out, bases empty. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Runner takes off on the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here comes Real Muto.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Runner takes off for third. Swing and a miss. Out at third. And that ends the inning. Top of inning number 7. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. And that's a little high.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Michael Conforto will climb in. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That's out to center field. Rojas has a beat on it. Makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss.
And he got him. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the last half of the 7th. JT Real Muto steps in. And the first offering is not close. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Shortened to bunt and missed it. 0-1. The Dodgers trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Stays alive. That misses. Ball 1. A up with it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 5-4. Trey Turner with a chance now. Ground ball left side into the outfield base hit. And that extends the inning for Bryce Harper.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Bryce Harper. Brother takes off. Swing and a miss. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And fouled off. The tying run is 90 feet away. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Orion Kerkering.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a foul ball.
Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's foul.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Ball 2.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kepler hauls it in for the out.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And the batter now, Shohei Ohtani. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ohtani checks his swing, appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay to second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That smash towards center. Rojas makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Here's Muncy to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Step off and looks the runner back to third now. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That misses, and the count even 1-1.
Ball, that's just out.
Ohtani on third with 2 out. And there's a ball.
3.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's a full count. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. That's the 3rd out. And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th. And now, Nick Castellanos. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. He's under it. Hauls it in for the out. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. This guy with light tower power. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one upstairs. Next offering is in for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. This to third. Fires across the diamond, and that is the... Back here, Citizens Bank Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Lined, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Checks over to first, back safely. Another throw over, and he's back again. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Again to first. Tag, and he got him that time. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And that misses. And it's 2-1. And that's outside. That one to first, and that chance handled. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Real Muto makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, and the batter now, Max Kepler. Scott back to work. Fought off foul. And a big swing and a miss.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
It'll bring up JT Real Muto. Roll to short, could be 2. To second, there's 1, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the shirt out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something
back safely. With the tying run on at first, and the home team trying to pull it out. Snap throw, and it gets back in. One down, Phillies down a run. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second, he's safe. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Big spot, tying and winning runs aboard with one down. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Phillies have just one out remaining. Trey Turner now trying to deliver as the hero. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Swings through that one.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
This could end it. Runners on the move. No throw. Double steal. They're both safe. Not close with that one. And the count is 2-2. Oh, right to the backstop. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Out to end it. And they stranded tying and go-ahead runs to earn the win.
Sometimes games come down to this. You've got to press the issue. Try to get that run across and tie it up. But an excellent throw. Nice job of concentration.